No, this isn't Waikiki or Malibu. We're actually in Ireland, and this is beautiful Lough Swilly. Here it's Southern Ireland in the County Donegal, and then over to the east there we've got the counties Tyrone and Derry. And the reason we're here at this time of the year, in May, is for one of the most wonderful runs of tope seen along this coastline, which come in from the Atlantic there, some 30 miles away, and they come right up the length of the loch to where we're standing here at Rathmullen. But before we get in the boat and try and catch some, I think I'm going to have a little mosey along the beach here and see what we can find. Afloat, and I'm very lucky in having local skipper Malcolm Bowden out with me. Malcolm, how far are we going up the loch?
We're going nearly 6 miles up the loch, due south.
Right, so the Atlantic's that way?
North, correct.
And we're going inland now?
We're going inland now, which seems strange.
Well, is there a special mark that you've got your sight set on?
I have, yeah. There's a huge trench up here, which deepens down from an average of 8 to 10 metres down to about 18 metres.
Right, and that's where you expect to find the tope?
That's right. Yeah.
What else are we liable to bump into, do you think?
Oh, lesser spotted dog.
A lot of doggies, yeah.
A lot of dogs.
Yeah.
But do you believe there's even more thornback ray as well? Even more so than the dog.
I've heard that there's a lot of thornback in this lot.
Up to about 8 or 9 pounds.
Oh, that's going to be great.
Oh, it's plenty of sport with those.
It's going to be terrific. Yeah. Incidentally, who's driving the boat?
Oh, well, that's my father, by the way. I brought him over especially for you.
You're going to be worried about that. I'll tell you what, we've got some lovely weather though,
isn't it terrific? Yeah. I think you're very, very lucky. You must have friends in high places.
We always get this on Go Fishing. Well, I see we've got a nice tub of rubby-dubby here, Malcolm. Heads, tails, guts, brain, blood, cod liver oil. There's a good old mix in there.
That should work, right.
What do you do, bung this in the onion sack and tie it around the anchor rope when the tide's running?
Yep. Send it to the bottom.
Okie doke. Right, now how do you present mackerel for tope fishing? I see you've got a few fillets here cut for the skate.
That's the size for the skate. And then we work across here, and we're going to make a flapper.
Right.
And all we're going to do is to cut up the tail, turn it over, cut up the tail this side.
So, cool. Nearly.
Out with the bone.
Right.
Into the rubby-dubby bag.
Right.
Hook through the head.
Okay.
And out through the bag.
Right. And then that flaps around.
That flaps around. It's a nice motion, and it simulates a live fish.
Looks good, doesn't it?
Okay.
What about these, though? What about these? Now, I know you don't use them out here.
That's what I'm waiting to see, this.
These I bought from my local River Wenson, these eels.
Yeah.
And on the east coast, they're a very good bait for tope.
Yeah, I've read it.
Do you think they work here?
I don't know. It'll be a first anyway. But I've read they're supposed to be good anyway. We'll see if they're good here.
Well, tide's starting to make now, Malcolm. Time to get this here rubby-dubby into the water. I think we'll have to do this over the... Oh, dear me. Hold on.
Looks good stuff.
Is that going to... Hang on, let me just get hold of the bag there. Not the sort of thing... Stuff you want to get all over you, is it, this? Is it going?
Let's go. Here it comes.
Oh, dear me.
That's good stuff. There's everything in this. Hey? If that doesn't bring them, nothing will.
Can you worm that out, the rest of that?
Here it comes.
Oh, dear me. It's a bit here and there, isn't it?
Secret weapons.
What?
Hey? Who knows what's in it?
Oh, what are you going to do? Tie that round the anchor?
Tie that round the anchor now.
Hang on, let's get your rope. Oh.
Okay.
How long does that, do you reckon that that normally lasts for?
Oh, it should last
couple of hours?
Yeah, a couple of hours, and you want to be shaking it about every 10 minutes or so, like, you know, to keep it fresh.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go up the front of the boat now and tie this down along with the anchor.
Well, if that doesn't bring the tope round, nothing will.
The slick should be round the back of the boat by the time we get there.
Actually, it seems funny here sitting, doesn't it, with lovely green fields both sides of the boat, and here we are, sea fishing.
That's right, yeah.
Most unique, this loch fishing, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Is it true that there's actually 40 shades of green in Ireland with the grasses and the trees?
That's what the song says.
What, Johnny Cash?
Just look around, yeah.
Hey, talking of that, look, there's that seal's popped up again.
Here he comes again.
He's cheeky, isn't he? Yeah. Hello, here's another little banger. Ah!
Yes. Yes.
Oh, that's not another doggy. They can be a... Oh, I don't know, is it? What do you think? They can be a bit of a nuisance, doggies, can't they?
They can, especially slack water.
That's right. What do we got? Yes, another doggy.
Yeah.
Little devils. This is where you've got to be careful, huh?
That's the one. What's the tail?
If you don't do that, they wrap around your arm and it's...
People don't realise
you've got a
how
layer
rough
of
those...
skin left,
Yeah, that's
haven't
right.
you?
Yeah, very rough skin.
Incredible skin they've got, these fish, haven't they? You rub it that way and it's like sandpaper,
that's
and it's
right.
smooth that way.
They used to use them for scrubbing the bottom of the boats years ago. Years ago. I think, eh?
Yes. Let's put you back. Whoops. There you go.
It's all right.
They swim off none the worse, don't they? I hope we're not going to get pestered by these.
What was that, eel, John, or
No, that was a bit of mackerel.
bit of mackerel? Oh, yeah.
In fact, what I've done, I've pulled the eel in a few minutes ago off that float gear and put one of your flappers on.
Yeah.
On your advice.
Well, I'm fishing whole mackerel here at the moment.
Yeah.
So I think now the tide's starting to run.
Well, I'm going to stay on the bottom with fillets a little longer and then go on to the big stuff, I think. I'm still only on a 2-ounce lead here, remember? You can't, so there's not that much, is it, really, at the moment?
Well, I think another hour and you'll have to change that to heavier.
So?
Yeah, I think so.
What, 5, 6 ounces or perhaps more?
Normally fish about 8 ounces.
Yeah. With all these thornbacks and doggies around that keep golloping your bait down anyway, it's a lot of times wasted messing about with those waiting for the tope, isn't it?
Well, don't forget we're ringing the dinner bell with the rubby-dubby down as well.
Well, let's hope so, let's hope so. Hello. Feels like a small thornback. It's amazing how a small ray with not very big wingspan can put that sort of pressure on the line, isn't it?
That's it.
What size are they running here, Malcolm, generally?
Oh, up to 8 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never get any double figure ones in the
No,
loch, no?
rarely, very rarely. Of course, the stronger the tide, they'll start to wing. Here it comes.
Do you want to net it?
Yeah, I'll get it. He's not going to go anywhere.
No. There we are.
We've got it.
Nice little flapper. Let's have a look at it. There we are. Let go. That was on a small bit of mackerel fillet. Pretty fish, aren't they?
Aren't they?
Lovely and pretty.
They mark like a giraffe.
Beautiful
almost,
markings.
Yeah.
They're those nasty thorns, of course, aren't they, on their tail as well?
I see you've got the tip of picking them up properly as well.
Those thorns there. That's how they swim. That's lovely. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Beautiful. It's all right. You're not fishing chips. You're going back. There we are. It's nice to actually put them back. It's a very nice gesture, even with thornback rays.
Well, let somebody else have the pleasure of catching it again.
You know, some of the very best fishing here in Ireland is on these wonderful big wild lochs for salmon, sea trout and brown trout. And where I'm standing now, the view is absolutely spectacular. This loch's set in the grounds of Glenveigh National Park, and I'm literally on top of the castle. It's a king's view, it really is. There's pines stretching away before me, and in the distance, rhododendrons. And all this was planted during a 40-year lifespan by the late Henry McElhenny. It's an unbelievable spot. And the fishing's good too. Anyone can rent a boat here for a very modest price. And while you're fishing, the missus and the kids can look at the beautiful flowers and the gardens. There's even a few char in this loch. In fact, I think it's 150, 160 foot deep down this end. And the stream enters and comes the whole 3.5 miles down the loch and then eventually goes out to sea and through another loch. And this is where the sea trout run. What a superb spot. The gardens here at Glenveigh are absolutely spectacular. Look at that. Tall pines and sloping down with a wonderful array of rhododendrons. Beautiful colours. Strange mixture too. There's hostas and lots of other bog plants here. It really is wonderful. They seem to have got a mixture from all over the world, different shrubs and trees and flowers. Lovely old gunner when they're mature. Enormous great big trees, size of a car. I don't really fancy the chances of this bamboo though. It looks as though it's gone to seed. One of the first fishing rods I ever had, a bamboo. Oh, look at that lovely colour of that flame tree. Beautiful. I think I could walk around here for hours. It's a lovely spot. Very boggy ground, and of course this is why it feeds it so much. It's got the right sort of conditions for this array of plants. A lot of begonias along here, some more gunneras. No wonder they call this the pleasure garden. It's a pity it's not sunny though, because everything looks so much nicer when it's bathed in sunlight. In fact, it's just starting to rain. Right, now where's the Italian garden? I think Mr. McElhenney must have had the thoughts of a weary Roman centurion in mind when he built this peaceful little garden. But to me, it's a sort of place where an angler might sit and perhaps worry about the ones that got away.
What have you got there, John?
I don't know. I think it's a ray. Yes, it is.
Yep.
Look at that. Toe walking ray.
Yep, yep.
It's a lively one, isn't it?
Isn't it?
I don't know. When
the
are we
net,
gonna...
John?
Yeah. When are we going to get a tope?
Well, it's starting to run now.
You reckon?
These are the
Hang on,
heralds for tope.
I'll bring it round this way. There we are. Right. Might be nice to hold this up for the cameras and have a look at that. Now that's a male, isn't it, with its
That's the claspers.
claspers there. Then we got this, look at that mouth there with those
Very
hundreds
sharp
of little
teeth,
tiny
very, very
teeth.
sharp. All backward facing. You notice that?
Hello.
Huh?
Yeah. Make a mess of your finger, that
They
really,
do. Yeah,
wouldn't it?
it's a crushing action as
That's
well. It's not a
right.
biting action. They just crush.
That's it.
That's a nice mark.
Beautifully pretty
Isn't it?
fish.
Yeah.
There's the thorns up by the cheeks there, and
That's
then
it.
you've got them all the way down the back, so you don't try and get hold of the tail too easily. But you can hold them underneath like
They
that.
can
like
lash
that.
you with the tail as well.
Yeah.
You can see the tail whip round.
Yeah. Pretty fish, aren't they?
Yeah. That's the best way to hold them. That way. It tends to stun them.
Does it?
Remember when the old schoolmaster years ago used to grab it by the cheek and say, what are you doing, John? What are you doing? Well, it's the same thing. Same thing.
Let's put him back.
That's good.
Her back, Rob. No, him,
Him.
back. Him. There we go. It's a nice way of fishing, this letting it go down tide, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Hello.
Yeah, no?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Hello, I think we're in here. I think this is a tope.
That's more like it.
Give it a little bit.
Let him
Yeah,
run
here
around.
we go.
Let him go. Yeah. Is he in? Is he running towards you? Here, I'll wind these in. Yeah?
Yes,
Yes?
we're in. Yeah, we're in. Can you get those other rods in?
I'll
now?
run. I'll clear.
God! That's quite high in the water, that. Oh, it's kiting. Oh, it's just surfaced.
Has it?
God, look at that.
Well, they can jump.
I've never seen... Do they jump a lot, then?
Yeah, yeah.
God, look at that.
There he is. I see the fin.
Oh, it's just surfaced, then.
Well, there's a classic tope, the way it comes
Yep.
up the surface there now.
That'd be nice if it did jump, wouldn't it? Oh, well, look at that. Have you got the other one
Yeah.
as well? You got the other one as well?
We have.
I don't know whether the fish did that or... It's all right. Nip one, put one, isn't it?
Okay, that other one.
Here it comes. Oh, it's a nice looking fish by the size of it. Oh. Right?
Yep, yeah. You carry on. It's all yours.
Okay. Which side do you want me to bring you around?
My side.
That's
Yep.
Well, you're going to tail him?
Yeah, I'll tail him. That's a nice one.
Yep. Oh. God, that water beautifully and clear. Look
Bring
at
him
that.
on my side.
Ooh. Keep him away from the boat there.
I'll leave that one out.
There it is.
Bring him on over.
There we go.
This see. Talk about tailings. Here you go.
Can't be bad.
How's that, John?
Wonderful. What size do you reckon that is?
Oh, it's about 35. About 35
It's long, isn't
pounds.
it?
Yeah. Look at the teeth.
Yeah. Hey, hang on. Let's get the pliers in.
Okay.
Go. It's in, isn't it?
That's tough stuff. That's it.
Gotcha. Shall we weigh it?
Nice male Tope.
Now, let's get the weigh sling.
Come here.
Guys. Do you use these slings at all, sea fishing?
No, we just usually tail them.
I'll tell you what, they're very handy.
Okay.
Head first. You know, we want to get it back in the water quickly.
Okay.
It doesn't do them any harm.
What you got, John?
37.
That's more than
Oh, can't be bad, can it?
37. No.
What are you going to do?
I'm
Tag this
gonna
one?
tag
'Cause
this
I
one
know
out
you like
for
tagging
the,
them, don't
for
you?
the Central Fisheries Board.
Right.
What they call putting on a number plate. That's it.
And that's indefinitely in there
That's
now?
it now, yeah. There's a reward on that one now if anybody catches that.
Okay.
10090.
Right.
Fisheries Trust.
Come on, let's get it back in the water.
Yeah. Nice one. I think that's one of the nicest parts of tope fishing is to put an animal like this back into
That's
the water.
right.
You know, it's almost
There you are.
a privilege to put these things back in. How's that, John?
Right, I'll let you do it.
Okay. Here he goes. Bye-bye, big fella. Now watch him just laze away, look. Watch him laser. He's played out nicely. There he goes.
That's lovely.
Isn't that
Look at
lovely?
that.
Here he goes.
That water clear.
Isn't it?
Well
10-0.
done. Thanks very much.
Lovely.
Cheers.
Well done, John. Well done. Well done.
Where are we off to now?
Well, we're off to a spot now called the Kinniger Buoy. It's about 6 miles from where we were, due north, and about a mile and a half north from Rathmullen.
Is that deep water again?
Deep water, well, 14 metres,
Yeah,
roughly about
yeah.
where, same as where we were.
Yeah.
Only this time we're going to drift for a couple of hours and drag the bait across acres and acres of sand.
Well, at the beginning of the tide.
Beginning of the tide,
Then
yeah.
when it get, I suppose when there's the tide's coming on, we'll anchor and put the rubby-dubby out again.
That's right, that's right. Of course, we're closer to the mouth of the loch as well.
Oh, well, let's hope that makes a difference. We need a bit of luck.
Let's see.
Well, here we are. We're finally drifting. We've headed north of Rathmullen. How many miles are we? Mile?
From Rathmullen,
Yeah.
about 2 miles north of
2.
Rathmullen.
And we're giving the Tope a go drift fishing. We're on light legs at the moment because the tide's only just making, and we're dragging them about 50, 60 yards behind the boat with the drift. And with this sort of mobile method, we're not going to be pestered by doggies and skate. We're going to catch Tope, we hope, and only Tope. Is that right, Malcolm?
Well, that's the theory, of course. That, do you feel the bait dragging over the bottom with this method?
Yeah. Listen, you told me you'd rung them up and they were coming. Now, is
Yeah.
that right? I've got another rod over the side there, set on a very light drag on the ratchet, so that's a sleeping worker for us, we hope. How far have you got yours out?
I'm at about 70 yards at the
Yeah.
moment. We're well out now.
Yeah.
Keep away from the noise of the boat.
Do you catch many Tope on this method?
Yeah, but would you believe it's the most favoured method in Loch Swilly?
Is it really?
Yeah, it's the most favoured method. to
That's
drift.
strange. That's the sort of method that I've never heard much about before.
it cuts out everything else other than tope. If
That's right.
something's
Yeah.
going to hit you now, it'll be a tope.
Right. No, well, I mean, that's a good thing, isn't it? Because you get into spots where you get just too many doggies and small roker, they won't leave your bait alone. And if we're going to get straight through to them, this is it.
But if you're not used to it, the little ripples on the sand now can put you off. You think you get knocks all the
every now and
time.
again.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not letting it linger too much. I'm giving it a bit on the bottom every now and again, letting a bit more line out, but, and then just easing it back.
Oh yes, I'm in.
You in?
I'm in. I'm in.
Hang on, I'll get the other rods out of the way. Where is it?
I'm in.
Coming my way?
Yeah, it's coming your way.
Right, hang on. Let's get these rods in
Watch out,
quick.
up the front of the boat. He's in.
Do you want to come closer to me, or are you all right there?
No, you stay there. You going to wind in?
Yep, I'll wind this rod out of the way. That one's on a long line, so
Okay.
that'll be okay. Where is it? Oh, it's under the boat.
Just going around the boat.
Come close in
Okay,
there.
we've got him. Here he is. Round the back of the boat.
Let's get that out of the way. How are we doing?
Okay. It's all yours, John.
Right.
Don't lose him, John.
Hang on. Don't lose me, I'm not losing him. Hang on. Bring him round this way.
Okay.
This is a bit of a
It's a good
lean job here, isn't it? I can't get myself over these here railings. Hey.
Nice one. Well
There
done.
we are.
Beauty.
Oh, hold you still, hold you still. What's it look like?
And then people reckon that a
Right
whole
in the
mackerel,
scissors. Well
whole-
done.
people reckon that a whole mackerel's too small of a bait. When you see the size of that,
Look at those teeth.
huh?
Huh?
That'd be terrific.
Hold him so we can see his teeth.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Isn't it a beauty?
Quite some maulers.
No.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to tag him now
Okie doke.
for the Central Fisheries Board. Number 10091. He's got a number plate on now.
And that'll stay on.
That'll stay on, yeah. And there's a reward scheme for those now. If anybody catches that one there, yeah, reports the information back. So, now, what
Do
about
you want to weigh
weighing?
in?
Yep.
Pass the sling over and the scales.
All right. There you go.
Head first.
There he goes.
Do you use these slings at all?
No, we normally tail them, but
Yeah.
after seeing these things, he's got me. He's got me. Let go. Oh. And a good one.
Now I know why you don't use these slings.
That's right.
Mine might get hold of them too, you know.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Scales.
What do you make it?
I reckon it's about 36,
35,
35,
something?
yeah, 35, 36.
You'd be surprised. Just 39.
39, a pound short of a specimen.
Yeah, well
nice.
done.
Nice one.
It's a nice fish. Let's hold him up and have a good look at him quickly before we put him back.
Here he is.
Because conservation is part of all this, isn't
That's
it?
well. This is one boat where you won't kill a tope. Beautiful fish.
There we are, look at that. Whoops, don't get too close to me.
You see the sensors down here, look.
Yeah.
Can you see them? And they're gorgeous.
Look at that.
Beautiful fish.
Straight back in, yeah?
Yeah. See the sea lice? See the sea, fresh from the sea.
Yeah.
Fresh from the sea. Nice one. Nice one, John.
Okay, back you go.
Here's a weight.
Way you go.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Look at that.
That's
Beautiful
lovely.
for somebody
See
else
the yellow
to catch.
tag,
Yeah,
10 foot
gorgeous.
down.
Isn't that terrific? Look, he's still there, look. Beautiful.
Well done.
Well done.